What's up, guys? Back here with another video for you. I got my thrash metal collection here this time. I don't have super like underground fucking thrash. I don't even have a lot of the classic shit, but I do have some stuff. It'll probably be like a three-part thrash metal thing. But yeah, we're listening to Diafago's album Into the Eye of Satan in the background. And yeah, I'll cut right into it. First thing that we got, it's Among the Living by Anthrax. I don't have Fistful of Metal and I don't have Spreading the Disease, which in all honesty would be the only other two Anthrax CDs I could give a fuck about. Maybe even, do they even have a demo? I don't know. I would get the demo if they have one. But this is a fucking classic record. I love this shit. Reminds me of my youth. That's for certain. I'm still young, but you know, reminds me of being 16. Shit's so good. Every track on here is like the best thing, so I don't even know what to say there. Next, a fucking garbage album. Attack of the Killer Bees. This is just terrible. Milk made me laugh the first time I heard it. Bring the Noise is kind of stupid. Keep It in the Family Life's fine. Starting Up a Posse's kind of stupid. I'm the Man. You know, that. They did a Kiss cover of Parasite. This is just, I don't know. I think this is an EP. I don't think I've played it more than once. This here is a live album, The Island Years, from '94. It's good sets. Nothing super terrible, besides like Bring Me the Noise. Yeah, that's the only thing I think is garbage on this here. But Anthrax. Next, a band I haven't listened to in a long time, but I keep it around just in case I ever feel like listening to it. Mafia by the Black Dahlia, or Black Label Society. Suicide Messiah is on here, which is like the only song that I know besides like Electric Hellfire and This River. I guess I know some of them, but like, I don't know. It's fucking Black Label Society. I don't know where to put them. That probably doesn't belong in thrash, but whatever. 1919 Eternal. Again, not a regular listen by any means. It's dedicated to his dad, I think. Yeah. Battering Rams on here. Graveyard Disciple. Mass Murder Machine. Black Label Society. Next, Silpat Jr., aka Cavalera Conspiracy, Blunt Force Trauma. This is like super catchy discount Sepultura for obvious reasons. This is what I wish Sepultura was now. Like, this wouldn't be bad if it was Sepultura now, because their new shit is garbage, dude. Garbage. But, this album's not bad, you know. The song Torture on here is really cool. Lynch Mob, Genghis Khan, Blunt Force Trauma. It's a decent record. Next, Pandemonium by Cavalera Conspiracy. Another decent record. Honestly, this band isn't bad. It's not the most original thing, but it's definitely worth a listen if you're into, you know, old school Sepultura shit with like a modern twist. Babylonian Pandemonium's a cool song. Apex Predator, I Barbarian, Scum. Bonza Kamikaze, fucking whatever the hell that means. Next, Into the Pandemonium by Celtic Frost. Alright, Celtic Frost album, it's pretty good, but compared to like Morbid Tales, you know, what are you gonna do? But it's a good record for sure. Some of the songs are kind of stupid, like Mexican Radios. Alright, Sorrow of the Moon's a cool song. In the Chapel in the Moonlight's a cool song. You know, it's Celtic Frost. This is right before, what, Cold Lake? I think, I don't even know. And we all know how Cold Lake is. But actually, the funny thing is, Cold Lake got me into that, into Celtic Frost. Next is Under Attack by Destruction. Newest album from 2016. I mean, I think their new one came out yesterday or something, or is coming out very soon, but most recent that I know of, Destruction. It's a good record, a little lackluster, but most of these thrash bands are kind of getting like that nowadays. Yeah, it's a good song. Black metal, they covered the Venom song with the vocalist Acrisian. Cool stuff. Next, Mass Confusion by Dust Bowl. Dust Bowl's a modern thrash band from Germany, and they have that like fun nuclear blast sound to them, the new style of thrash sound. I saw them live with Obituary, I think, I don't remember, but I've been a fan of them for years, and it's really good on Napalm Records. Next, come on, classic, Bonded by Blood by Exodus. Great record. Look at them shorts. Those are some shorts, I'm telling you. That's good shit. But this whole record's awesome. The title track gives me good memories of seeing Exodus, because it was at a really small venue, because it was like 2 days before the show got announced. Or it was announced 2 days before the show that this was happening, so the ticket sales weren't the best. Obviously, 2 days is kind of a pain to sell a good amount of tickets in. So it was at the Rave in Milwaukee, in the small stage by the bar, if you've ever been there. And you're like right up against the stage. It was so fucking great. And Steve like grabs your hair, or grabs my hair, and he was like fucking, he gave me the microphone. I get to scream Bonded by Blood. So that was cool. And Fabulous Disaster by Exodus. Good record. Probably like this more than Bonded by Blood, honestly. I've listened to this shit so many times, it's not even funny. This is like the soundtrack of driving to high school. This is this one. The Last Act of Defiance, the title track, the Toxic Waltz, Cage in Hell, Verbal Razors, Open Season, Lowrider, which is that the song in the intro to George Lopez, the do 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 do. They did a cover of that. Overdose, which is an AC/DC song. They also covered that. It's pretty cool. But like this album cover, look at that shit. That is 80s as fuck. It's awesome. Next, Blood In, Blood Out by Exodus. Great fucking record, guys. Super fucking good. One of the only bands that actually kept making good fucking records. I mean, they have a couple of subpar ones, or like in like the 2000s and the 90s, but this shit fucking rips. The title track's great. Salt of Wound's awesome. BTK's great. Food for the Worms is great. Great fucking record. I believe Salt of Wounds has Kirk Hammett from Metallica on it too. Next, my brother gave me this, and it's in this case, but it's Infectious Grooves. Like funk crossover, I guess. I don't fucking know. It's weird. It's weird shit. I don't know how to describe it, but it's Infectious Grooves, and I have it. What do we have here? Oh, Kamo Souls by Creator. Marty Worm was talking about this, how he thinks it's overrated, and I gotta disagree with you, man. I understand what you're saying. I really do. But this shit's awesome. It's right in your fucking face. It's right to the point, and it's right at your throat. I don't know what else I could want from a Creator record, but I do get where you're coming from about it being a little bit lackluster on the songwriting department. But nonetheless, it's definitely a must-have in the collection, I think. Next, another high school band, but when I was younger, probably about 15, 14, Sacrament by Lamb of God. You know, it's Lamb of God. Walk With Me in Hell, Again We Rise, Redneck, Black of the Cursing Sun, More Time to Kill, Requiem, Lamb of God. Next is Igor Cavalera and what's the other one? I don't know. The Cavalera brothers, fucking Max's kids, two of them, the younger ones. Lodicon with the EP No Rules. You know, this shit blew me away when I first got this and when I heard it for the first time. I was a big fan. And then the record came out. They took so long to put on a fucking record. This is pretty much a punk album. Like a thrashy punk record. It should not take 3 years to record that. But, you know, I just didn't even care when it came out finally. But it's a good song. The song Monkeys Always Look. It's really cool. Check this out if you're into like crossover shit. Next, probably one of my, if not favorite thrash albums are these next two, which is Fast Loud Death by Lost Society. Finnish thrash metal. I know every word to every song on this record. This is very speed metal, very old school, super fucking amazing. Oh man. And the better of the two, Terror Hungry. Fuck. This is literally top 5 thrash records ever, if not. It's creeping up, maybe even top 3. Amazing shit. Again, I know every word to every song on this record. There's the guys there. If you couldn't tell, they're a thrash band. A little bit less speed metal, more catchy riffs. Great fucking record. I might take that in the car with me today. Next is, we're just gonna close it off with all my Megadeth shit. I don't have Killing Is My Business, but I do have Peace Sells. Good record, you know what it is. Best song on here, I think, is Good Morning Black Friday. Maybe The Conjuring. It's a pretty good record. I don't have my favorite record, which is So Far So Good So What, but I do have Rest in Peace. Again, this is the remaster. I believe my mom picked me this up from Walmart when I was like 16, so I've had this for a few years. But yeah, it's a good record. When they started softening, Countdown to Extinction. But it's still a decent record, I gotta say. Sweating Bullets. Hello, me. Some people hate that shit. I get it, though. But, yeah, Megadeth. When they're real, full flaccid right here. Megadeth. Euthanasia. The record ended. Whatever, we're almost done. Attila Mont is the only song I could think of on here that I gave a shit about. But yeah. Yep, that's it. And the last one here is Cryptic Writings. Couldn't tell you jack shit about this record. Never cared. Really. Song Trust is on here. And She-Wolf. She-Wolf is the best song on here by far. So that is it. Probably get 2 more videos out of this thrash. Maybe even just 1. Because the next band is pretty big if you don't know who it is. Actually... Yeah, never mind, I'll save it for next time. But yeah, so, I'll see you guys next time. Keep it greasy.